Only
all that money.
It took been 2 years.
So is it just his overhead is so high on a day-to-day, month-to-month? Like
I don't even want to talk about it. Like within lifestyle, that money's gone. Trust me. Now it's like you call him, he'll be at your local hosting in a nightclub because you need that action right now.
Floyd Mayweather has now broken his silence on rumors about his finances. During a recent conversation with Shannon Sharpe, he addressed the speculation head-on, explaining his situation is not what people claim. He also spoke in detail about his latest real estate moves and set the record straight on everything circulating. Here is a quick breakdown of what he had to say. Recent remarks clarify ongoing discussion clearly.
I don't need no money because at the end of the day, I was smart. I made smart investments. So I make millions every month for the rest of my life because I made smart investments. But the thing is this, if I still get, the twos and fews. When they want me to make an appearance, I pick up. If I'm here and I'm just sitting in my room, they say, Floyd, come down to the club and pick up 30 or 40,000. Yeah, absolutely. Go pick up a quick bag and that's some gas money for my jet. Why not?
Everyone is free to believe what they want, but if owning multiple private jets, having more than 100 properties and living without financial limits is seen as being broke, then the meaning of broke needs to be reconsidered. This was Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s response as he confidently dismissed the rumors. He stressed that his main focus has always been building long-term generational wealth with real estate as a key part of his strategy, and said that, from the beginning, he chose to think big, rather than take small steps.
36 months with one of my new investments, I would be making $300 million a month.
What investment is that?
In real estate. I'm heavy in real estate. Even though I got a lot of cash, OPM. You don't always have to use your money. That's why it's very important for y'all to make sure y'all keep y'all credit.
Stepped into real estate, he did not aim small. He jumped straight past 8-figure deals and targeted 9-figure investments, explaining that he wanted larger returns to support a lifestyle where he could freely travel with family and friends. He also revealed that his portfolio now includes a wide range of properties from high-end rentals and commercial spaces to affordable housing and iconic luxury estates, even mentioning former Versace mansion. More importantly, he stressed that these are not just for show, as many of these assets are designed to produce reliable cash flow, creating steady stream of income that goes far beyond his boxing career.
Floyd Mayweather was able to buy a diamond chain, a car, a house every month from smart investments. Because I try to teach these fighters that becoming rich, you become.
Recently, Mayweather got attention after reports about a $42 million investment in Manhattan apartment buildings surfaced. This deal sparked debate. When media outlets questioned its credibility, in response, he took legal action and filed a $100 million defamation lawsuit against Business Insider after claims were published casting doubt on the deal, while the outlet pushed back, saying they stand by their reporting. For Mayweather, the situation is more than money, it is about protecting his image and legacy. He said he has spent many years building his name through hard work and does not want anyone to damage it. He also said that despite years of media criticism, he had never taken legal action before, but now he is standing firm to protect himself and his family and his reputation strongly in public view.
I believe in building generational wealth. Even like when my children, all 4 of my children are adults. And I told them, no more handouts. Because I feel like I'm hurting my children just by, I give them money, they go shopping, they put gas in their car, they party, they come back, I need money. I give them money, I buy them houses, I buy them cars. Told them, listen, if you guys go to school.
Mayweather Jr. said his move into real estate is driven by a bigger purpose, which is building long-term wealth for his children Karaniana, Zion and Jaira, with the aim of giving them opportunities to achieve even more than he did, which he considers real success. He explained that he does not see it as building a big empire, but as securing generational wealth, especially since a sports career is short and physically demanding. He stressed the need for stability and not taking success for granted, and said this mindset reflects the same discipline and careful planning he used during his boxing career, where strategy and precision helped him stay dominant.
Options. I got about 100 cars, but right here, we like to call this the Sweet 16. Lambo, Ferrari.
Mayweather Jr. said that despite his major success, he still stays grounded when it comes to real estate and admits he is learning and improving every day, just like he did during his boxing career. He compared the process to boxing itself, where constant growth and adjustment are necessary, and made it clear that a big part of his success outside the ring comes from having the right people around him. He often credits his financial team for helping him navigate property investments and emphasizes that having smart and reliable people in your corner is just as important as skill and technique were during his time as a boxer.
100,000, you have to put 50,000 up. If you make 100 million, you have to put 50 million up. You have to save money for a rainy day.
Put it into something else.
You always have to put half up, always, no matter what you, even if you are just a regular 9-to-5 blue collar worker, always put half up and it'll be greater later.
And then what do you do with
Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s strategy sets him apart from many athletes who face financial problems after retirement, as he is focused on building wealth through solid real estate investments so his success can last long after his time in the spotlight. For him, it is not just about earning money in the present, but about creating a strong financial foundation that can support his family for generations. He also stressed the importance of discipline in his lifestyle, explaining that while others in sports have made poor financial choices, he has stayed fully focused on growing and protecting his long-term wealth.
Bruh, $300 million a month, that's like $3.6 billion a year. Grant Cardone don't even make $300 million a month. He probably makes that in a year. Mind you, Mayweather's biggest purse was like $100 million, I think, when he was fighting. He is heavy in real estate. He owns 9 or 10 skyscrapers, probably way more. But $300 million a month, my guy, I'm calling cap on that.
Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s discipline and sharp business thinking have helped him avoid the financial mistakes that have affected many other athletes, and his confidence in his position remains very clear. He has sent a direct message to critics that matches the same bold style he showed in the ring. Mayweather has always taken on challenges, whether in boxing or in business, and his journey from world champion to successful entrepreneur shows how far discipline, smart planning, and strong determination can take a person.
If you're not buying stock in a company, stop arguing and debating about something that you don't own stock in. So my thing is this: what we need to do is buy stock in a certain company or a certain brand, and then talk about it. And then when it go up.
Floyd Mayweather Jr. is never the type to respond halfway, especially when it comes to rumors about his finances. As reported by Realtor.com, he directly addressed the speculation during an appearance at the Real Deal's New York City Forum on May 7th. This came shortly after another moment that drew attention when he visited a Foot Locker location in his hometown of Grand Rapids and spoke with journalist Tim Keown. According to the report, Mayweather first looked around to make sure no one was watching before quietly handing over notes showing his bank balance, a gesture that once again reflected his confident and attention-grabbing way of presenting his financial status.
One of the best investments that I did was New York real estate. So it started off with 7 figures, and I was getting a certain amount of money every month. When I first gave them $5 million, I was getting $50,000 a month. So I said, yo, the money kept coming on the 18th every month. 50,000 would come in. I still was competing, I still was fighting, I still was active, and I still was making.
According to the account, Floyd Mayweather Jr. first looked around carefully to make sure no one was watching before holding out a small slip of paper. Journalist Tim Keown described the moment, saying it was a bank statement and that Mayweather watched closely as he tried to read the balance on it. Keown focused on the numbers and realized the figure was extremely large. After counting the digits, it appeared the account reportedly showed over $123 million. He recalled looking up and seeing Mayweather smiling and laughing while he tried to fully process what he was seeing, even double-checking the long string of numbers to confirm the large amount in the account.
To my lifestyle, showing the people how I live. Now, I know you guys see me on the regular talking about real estate. Well, lately, I purchased 62 apartment buildings in New York City. And what I need you guys to do, slide over and check out the photos. It's not all 62 buildings, it's a few buildings, but guess what? All the buildings belong to me. I don't have no partners. And all the retail down low on my buildings, all belong.
Floyd Mayweather Jr. often shows his wealth in a casual way and has built his public image around a larger-than-life personality with an estimated net worth of around $500 million. While this figure is very high, it is not unexpected considering his long history of earning at the top level of sport. Throughout his career, he has made major financial moves, including huge boxing paydays, exhibition fights, and real estate investments, all of which have helped him maintain and grow his wealth over.
We got Floyd Mayweather back in the real estate news again. This guy's on an acquisition spree like I haven't seen in a long time. You got to remember, in October, he bought a portfolio of multifamily properties in around Manhattan for $402 million. Well, this time he went all in on office property for a $10 billion portfolio. I got this out of Real Deal, by the way. Now, some of these properties that listed are 410 10th Avenue and Hudson Yards. You got Jersey City's Harborside Office Complex. You've got the Aon Center in Chicago and the old office.
Mayweather Jr. stands out not only because of the size of his wealth, but because of how he thinks about money. Seeing it as a tool for leverage, control and freedom, he made a major career move in 2006 when he left his previous promotional setup and became his own promoter, a decision that was questioned at the time, but later proved highly successful as he generated huge pay-per-view earnings and built his career on his own terms. Today that choice is often viewed as a key moment in modern sports business, so when he casually shows a bank slip with 9-figure amounts, it is seen as more than just a display of wealth. It reflects the empire he built through discipline, smart risk-taking and strong business thinking, where the numbers represent independence and long-term control rather than simple spending power.
Chilling in the EWB Rolls Royce. For those that don't know what an EWB is, that's an extended wheelbase Rolls Royce. I need the leg. I know I ain't that tall, about 5'8.5", some days 5'9". But it is what it is. Chilling, sitting right here watching the Thriller in Manila, Ali versus Frazier documentary. Come check it out.
Floyd Mayweather Jr. appears to operate on a different level from many athletes who retire with only a portion of his wealth, as his real estate activities, including a widely reported $42 million Manhattan deal, are part of a larger plan focused on building generational wealth. For him, success has never been limited to what happens in the ring, but also includes securing a lasting legacy and financial stability after his boxing career ended. Throughout his career, Mayweather has remained a highly polarizing figure known for his bold personality and strong focus on money, which has brought both praise and criticism. Even before he addressed recent financial rumors, he was already surrounded by ongoing debate and speculation about his lifestyle, spending habits and public statements, keeping him constantly in the spotlight.
Arnold Schwarzenegger, limited edition AP, all factory, 1.8 million right here. The $20 bills section. We like to call this the Andrew Jackson section, but I like to call it wallpaper. 200,000 in 20s. I heard in the song you can get the biggest Chanel bag in the
Amir Khan recently criticized Floyd Mayweather Jr. in an interview with Pokemar, where he spoke against Mayweather's public statements and behavior and accused him of benefiting from his support of Israel. He said Mayweather is overly flashy with his wealth and argued that such displays can seem insensitive given global poverty. Khan added that he believes money should be used for investments rather than public extravagance. He also questioned Mayweather's attitude, suggesting his behavior reflects arrogance and may lead to consequences, delivering his remarks in a direct and critical tone.
Rabbi Mayweather! Rabbi Mayweather!
Amir Khan went further in his criticism of Floyd Mayweather Jr., saying his public stance during the Israel-Palestine conflict appeared financially motivated. He claimed Mayweather's support seemed to line up with possible profit opportunities and suggested his position may have been influenced more by business or sponsorship interests than personal belief. Khan also argued that this approach may have damaged his support among fans and said that in his view Mayweather puts financial gain above taking a clear principled stand, implying that outside money offers could have shaped his public statements.
Boxing Doctor News. Amir Khan's comments on Floyd Mayweather's finances have sparked controversy, highlighting Mayweather's support for Israel without acknowledging Palestine. Concerns about bias, accountability, and public responsibility have been raised. The debate shifts focus from Mayweather's boxing skills to the character implications of
Amir Khan also said his comments were based on personal experience, claiming that he and his wife allegedly received messages and calls encouraging them to publicly support a certain side in exchange for financial benefit, which they refused to use this to support his wider criticism of Floyd Mayweather Jr., suggesting that the boxer prioritizes money over principles and implying that such decisions may lead to consequences. Khan also said he has little respect for certain parts of Mayweather's behavior, linking it again to what he sees as an excessive focus on financial gain and the controversies surrounding him.
What the hell is going on with Floyd Mayweather, man?
Man, do we got money or not? I don't know what's going on.
I'm lost.
Man, I seen, I think Stephen A was talking about he was bankrupt.
See, I know he came out with this commercial talking about he just invested in this deal that's worth like $402 million, that's dealing with 60 apartment buildings.
Yeah, I heard the nigga bought half of New York.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And so he walking down the street of New York. Yeah, I own that one. I own that one.
I seen that too.
So some people...
Mayweather Jr. has long faced wider criticism over his public image, as the former pound-for-pound champion is known for openly showing his wealth on social media through luxury watches, expensive items, and displaying large amounts of cash in public. These habits have drawn both admiration and criticism, with some people seeing them as excessive in a world marked by inequality. His political views have also caused controversy, with reports of backlash in different places, including an alleged incident in London where he was reportedly confronted while shopping, linked to tensions over his public stance on the Israel-Palestine issue, which has further intensified debate around his life outside the ring.
You're 50 years old. You're a legend in the sport. I've stood up for you in countless interviews, including Shannon Sharpe's podcast last week. but you have to stop embarrassing yourself with these exhibitions. I know life is hard, I know life is expensive, but come on, dude, put your legacy first. Nobody wants to remember you like this. And it gets worse, your jeweler filed a lawsuit against you in Miami. And many are saying you're gonna have to sell off your assets. I hate seeing...
According to reports, Floyd Mayweather Jr. was reportedly out shopping when he was questioned about his support for Israel, and a bystander told the New York Post that he stood by his position, saying he was proud to support Jewish people. The same account suggested the situation escalated in a way that appeared targeted, adding to the seriousness of the incident. This was not the first time Mayweather's political views had caused controversy, as his outspoken personality and unapologetic attitude have often placed him at the center of public debate. Over the years, his refusal to step back from criticism has become a key part of his public image, shaping how fans and critics see him.
One day, somebody, because you know I don't have social media on my phone, so they showed me Eddie. Eddie was like, Floyd Mayweather ain't got no money, that's why he doing exhibitions. No, Eddie don't believe that now.
Yeah. But Eddie will say some shit like that now.
Eddie will say some shit, but no, one thing, don't worry about that, but me and Eddie got it clear. Didn't we, Eddie? One thing, me and my buddy got it clear.
We said as long as it's 10 or 20,
Beyond political controversy, Floyd Mayweather Jr. has also faced criticism from within the boxing world, as Matchroom boxing promoter Eddie Hearn suggested that his frequent exhibition fights could be a sign of financial pressure rather than just entertainment. Hearn speculated that Mayweather's luxury lifestyle may be influencing his decision to stay active in the ring even after retirement. These comments reportedly reached Mayweather and led to a brief meeting between the two at a Las Vegas gym, where the situation remained surprisingly calm despite some tension. The exchange was described as respectful, with Mayweather acknowledging his respect for Hearn before directly addressing the ongoing rumors about his financial situation.
How much is that? $1.8 million. $1.8 million watch.
$1.8 million, dude?
You're the first to see it.
That's insane. That
1.8 is high. 18 life.
That happy birthday, champ.
that's how we do it.
Mayweather Jr. later said he does not actively use social media on his phone and mentioned that he was shown comments from Eddie Hearn claiming he does not have money and that this is why he keeps doing exhibition fights. Mayweather said he found the situation more funny than offensive. Hearn, who is known for his direct style, reportedly responded in a joking way as well, saying that as long as Mayweather is still earning big paydays there is no problem, and adding that he could have potentially earned even more under his promotion, highlighting the large financial scale of Mayweather's continued appearances in boxing.